Alright guys, today I'll talk a little bit about what we call the R square, or it's also normally called as the coefficient of determination. So basically in a regression analysis, we are so much concerned about R square, or what we call the coefficient of determination. That means it is nothing but basically it is the, when you define it, or you simply if you want to understand, it is just the percentage by how much amount the independent variable explains the dependent variable in our regression model, or simply, or in the on the other way, or in other way we can say like by how much amount, or it is simply the percentage, or we can say like by how much amount the dependent variable is explained by the independent variable in our regression analysis. So it basically means like what, uh, as we run a regression, we want to actually know how much this independent variable explains the dependent variable, all right? And so it will come in the range of 0 to 1, and that is what we call the R square, or we call the coefficient of determination. And it normally comes in the range of, or the values normally comes in the range of 0 to 1, say for example 0.76, we call it 76%. That means X variable, or the independent variable, explains the dependent variable by 76%. So higher the better. That means we are concerned about the explanation of the independent variables to the dependent variable. Alright. Our basic aim from the concept of regression is to find out actually that how much this independent variable is explaining the dependent variable, or how much it is affecting the dependent variable. And so to measure that, that is what we have, we call as the R square, or we call it the coefficient of determination. So technically, if you really want to measure what is R square, or what is the value of R square, it is simply like, suppose we have a simple regression analysis like this, simple regression equation, and then now if you regression like this, now after estimation it will look like this. Now your R square value will be what? Your R square value will be nothing but ESS by TSS, or we can say it like the explained sum of squares divided by the total sum of squares, or in mathematical terms it is like summation of y cap square. Cap means explained sum of squares, and summation of y square, that means the total sum of squares. Well, anyway, it is just a short explanation, something like R square is nothing but it is the amount, or the percentage by how much amount the independent variable explains the dependent variable in our regression model. Alright guys, thank you for today.